Did you know that slugs have 4 noses? Now you do.
Hyperdellic.
Hey kids, it's Hyperdellic with a little atmosphere and some more Thundercats. Well, Masters of the Universe Thundercats. Got 2 more, crossovers from the Thundercats. We got Tygra and we got Panthro, and I'm really excited for them. And so, without further ado, I'm just going to open these up, and then we're going to just start talking about these because I don't want to waste any more time. All right, let's do that.
Hyperdellic.
All right. Oh, yeah. Wait, forgot. Gotta do some atmosphere. Yeah. Okay. Anyways, there they are. And I'm going to say I have some mixed feelings about the way that they come packed out. It's cool. They've got some neat stuff. Tygra comes with his whip and like polo whip thing. And it's pretty cool. It's got string. It looks like this string has been like coated in plastic. Or maybe it's plastic it's plastic that's made to look like the string. So there you go. You got that. And the handle is like a clear or see-through orangish color. He's got all of this like green see-through armor on. But he also comes with this mask. So you pop the mask on. All right. Does it just stay? It just stays. Like, look at that. That's kind of cool. Good job. Way to go, Mattel. He also comes with this. His normal pack out outfit, and then he comes with these normal pack out legs. Now we're gonna make him look normal, and we're gonna make Panthro look normal. We're gonna put them in their usual Thundercat looks. Panthro, he's got a bunch of loose bits here. Like this thing is loose. He comes with this mask that sort of looks like She-Ra's mask. I don't know. I mean, I'm not a big fan of all this gold on here, but this thing is pretty cool. That is a neat, like, weapon pack out. That's a little different. Something new. You can throw that on there. I think I'm probably going to pack him out with that, and then this axe. That way he can ask people questions, you know. And then he comes with 1 set of nunchuck. He should come with 2. He comes with 1 set of nunchuck. Okay, so like overall, I don't like his Eternian armor. He also comes with fur boots, but they don't come packed out. I'm gonna assume that like this will clip on no matter what, but we're gonna try him. And then he's got this shoulder pauldron that I'm not a huge fan of, but we may let it stay. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how I feel about how this whole thing looks in the end. But yeah. We're gonna flip flop them, switch them over to their Thundera looking outfits, and we'll go from there. All right, you ready? Oh. All right, so we have put them in their other outfits, and I know I've discovered something. I don't know if this was intentional or not, but you can fit the nunchucks into the things that Panthro comes with, and like basically give him like a super ball and mace thing going on. I doubt that was intended, but hey, you can do it. I mean, who cares if it's intended or not? So I think I'm going to say this much: just like the previous editions of Lion-O and Chitara, I think I like a kind of combination of their 2 looks. I'm not a huge fan of Panthro's loincloth and his gold pieces here. I'm not a big fan of this look at all, but I do like the fur boots. So I'm probably going to redo this with the fur boots. And then I'm not a huge fan of this see-through armor stuff. It's fine. It's cool. But I think I'd rather see Tygra in this outfit with like the fur undies and the fur boots. So we're going to do that right now. I'm going to do like my favorite mashup version of them both. All right, let's do it. Okay, and we are back. And this, I think, is their final form, as far as I'm concerned. I like this look the best. I did forget to mention the fact that it does come with one other accessory. This comic, the Power Sword of Omens. Okay, yeah, that's fine. I guess I can open it up for you guys, show you a couple of the pages, or all of the pages, honestly. There's that one, and then there's page 2, and there's page 3, the third section, and there's the end. And I mean, okay, so I'm not against their Eternia looks. I don't like this on Panthro. It looks terrible. I was kind of against the gold armor, but then I put it on him with everything out, and it kind of lends to a nice balance. Him and Tygra actually kind of balance each other out really nicely. But I do not like Tygra's armor. This is janky and dumb looking. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. It may actually serve really well as somebody's custom armor somewhere. We may wind up using this to customize somebody. That would be kind of cool. I feel like it looks very Road Warrior-ish. I could, Mr. Home Arcade, there you go. Road Warrior. You can make a Road Warrior Mad Max out of some of those parts. Yeah, do it. Anyways. Come on. There we go. Get the poison. So we're going to do final thoughts now. This is part of my whole trying to do shorter videos for all of these, because I've been doing way too long of videos, and most of you guys want to see what these figures look like, and you want to move on. These are fantastic figures. You're going to see some cutaways of me showing off the figure on camera. These are really good looking. They did a really good job at Mattel. I do like the touches. I definitely like the Barbarian He-Man mix. I do dig it. They do look fantastic as just standalone Thundercats as well. Panthro has some really nice paint application on his chest. Same thing with Tygra. They both have a really nice look to them. They're very clean, well done. Face painting is really done nicely. The colors pop, and they feel very right from the cartoons, right? The sculpts are really good. There's almost no complaining other than when they did those He-Man and original Skeletor faces. But there's mostly not a lot of complaining about face sculpts in MOTU. They've done a really good job. I kind of like this whole He-Man crossover version of He-Man. I kind of like it. I may try to pick him up just to have another version of He-Man, but he might get stripped down a bunch. But we'll see. We'll see how I feel about this version of him. I am really excited for the cartoon collection version of the 2000X He-Man figures that are coming out. I think those are going to be really cool, super fun. They're going to look fantastic, I already know. And honestly, dude, I got so much MOTU stuff to do videos for. I'm going to be extremely busy for the next few months. But I love these. I'm giving them both 9s, just because I'm not they're good, but putting them into just their Thundercat look doesn't do it for me, and putting them just in their Eternia outfits doesn't do it for me. It's got to be like an amalgamation of both. And I mean, clearly, I don't know why they made Panthro come with a She-Ra mask, but this is clearly a She-Ra mask. Okay? I don't care what anybody says. That is a She-Ra mask if I ever saw one. Why is Panthro trans? I mean, it's fine if he is. We still love Panthro, right? I don't care if he's trans or not. He just can't do any female Thundercat sports, because people get really upset about that. I don't really care. I don't care who plays in what sport. Honestly, I think that the fact that we have female sports is kind of silly. I was in wrestling when I was in high school, and we had a bunch of female wrestlers, and they kicked ass, dude. I was proud to have some of them females on my team, especially when some dude would come out and he'd be like, "I'm gonna mess her up," and then she jacks him the hell up. Those were fun days. That was great to watch. We were all just like, "Oh, you got messed up by a girl." There's no more fun than ripping on the other team for getting beat up by girls. Especially when the girl's on your team and she's kicking the other guy's ass. It's awesome. I love it. I am always a supporter of it. I don't want my kid, my younger daughter, to get into anything. She's delicate, tender, and she'll cry. I love her. She's a sweetheart. She is. She's a wonderful person. You guys would all love her. But yeah. She'll cry. So overall, I do think these are definitely worth picking up. I'm really looking forward to the next wave. I may have to pick up freaking Battlecat Man and He-Man. I might. I'm not making any promises about the He-Man. I'm definitely going to pick up Battlecat Man, but I wasn't sure if I was going to get him as like when I get the Panthro Man or whatever, or not. I figured I'd wait for him. But yeah, I like these. I think they are really good, and I think they're such a cool addition to a MOTU battlefield. Like, and these guys come with some awesome weapons. I mean, crazy cool weapons that we've never had in MOTU. Look at this thing. What? I mean, this is insanity right here. Love it. But yeah, this has been Hyperdellic showing you Panthro and Tygra from the Masters of the Universe Thundercats crossover series. I love these figures. I'm just like, I'm blown away by them. They are all fantastic, and I hope that you guys dig these too. I have been having nothing but fun busting these out of their packages and showing them off to you guys. I dig them. I hope you guys dig them too, because I definitely want this whole entire collection. I want Snarf. I want Monkeyin and Jekyll and all of those guys. I want them all. I gotta have them, all of them. So go out and buy these so the Mattel keeps making them. All right, kids. This has been Hyperdellic saying I love you all. Thank you for checking out the video. Make sure you do all the YouTube-y stuff. Like, subscribe, turn on notifications, hype the video, whatever the heck that is supposed to do. Apparently, they took away our ability to just get noticed in the meta, and they're just like, we're gonna see if people will give other people hype and stuff. Only we're all like really lazy when we're watching YouTube, and like we don't notice it. And especially if you're watching YouTube on your TV, it's a dumb thing. But hey, you know what? YouTube's done worse. So let's all just keep trucking along, right, creators? All right. Well, those of you viewers that are enjoying this, thank you again, and I hope you all have a wonderful day. Thank you, and goodbye. Fare thee well. Thundercats, ho! Bunch of hoes.